This is the story of the three bears. Now that the internet is around and all this new technology, electronics and everything, this is version 2.7 because it had to be updated because books are obsolete. So now it's all on video these days. So this is the three bears, and it starts off with Mother Bear cooking porridge, and she calls the boys in, and they all come in, sit down at the table, and Papa Bear looks at his porridge and tries to take a bite, and he says, "Oh man, this is too hot." Mom Bear, she takes a little bite of hers. "Oh, this is too hot." Baby Bear, he takes a little bite of his. "Oh, this is too hot. Like, man, this is a volcano. Like, it's just going on and on, telling about how hot it is." And Mom Bear says, "Hey, baby, shh." And so they decide, she says, "Why don't we go for a bicycle ride while we're waiting for the porridge to cool?" And so Papa Bear jumps up and he runs out and he gets on his motorcycle and he cranks it up. Won't start. Baby Bear comes by and says, "Turn the key on." It starts up, and about that time Mama Bear comes by and says, "No, boys, we're gonna ride bicycles, not motorcycles." And so Baby Bear, he's on his little BMX bike and he's going all over, and Papa Bear, he runs and gets on his 15-speed mountain bike and he's going all over, and they're doing donuts in the front yard. And Mama Bear goes over and gets on her three-wheeler. Jinga-jinga, she likes the bell, you know, jinga-jinga. And so they go through the woods. Well, about this time, Goldilocks, which is a misnomer, she's really a bottle blonde, you know, and it's not a good job anyway. But anyhow, Goldilocks comes up in her Mazda Miata, driving real fast, slams on the brakes and skids to a stop, and gravel flies everywhere, you know. And she gets out, shuts the door, and she walks up to the front door. That's really just a little thing because the story said to, because she knows good and well there's nobody in the house. So she goes in the house and she sits down at Papa Bear's and puts her finger, runs it through the porridge. "Oh, that's hot." Goes to Mama Bear, runs it through the porridge. "Oh, that's hot." Goes to Baby Bear, tries some of his porridge. Sure enough, it's good. And his is a little bit cooler because he's sitting by the window and the breeze is coming in this way, and he's got a smaller bowl, and it's not insulated like Mama Bear's and Mother Bear's and Daddy Bear's. And so she eats all the porridge. Then she decides she's going to go sit down in the living room. So she goes into the living room, you know, and she sits down in Papa Bear's recliner, pulls the handle and feet go up. She leans back a little bit and all of a sudden the back breaks and she falls flat on her back. Good night alive, that chair's terrible. So she gets up and she goes to Mama Bear's chair. And she sits in Mama Bear's chair. And it sinks and sinks. Finally her knees up. Well, this is too soft. I can't even see over my knees. So she tries another chair. She's going to try Baby Bear's rocker. He's got a rocker. So she gets in the rocker, and she's rocking on Baby Bear's chair, you know. Crack! All of a sudden the rocker breaks, and she falls out. Oh my gosh, what terrible furniture. They must have bought this stuff at IKEA. So she said, I'll go upstairs and take a nap. So she goes over to the stairways, and she's going up the stairs, you know. And she's humming while she's going upstairs. Now, she used to know the words to the song, but since she's a bottle blonde now, she don't know the words anymore. And she goes up. She sees a big bed. So she says, I'll try this big bed right here, you know. That's kind of firm. Oh, no, it's not firm. It's hard as a rock. Gee whiz, it's like laying on a coffee table. So she says she's going to go to the other bed. She gets Mama Bear's bed. She lays in Mama Bear's bed, you know. Oh no, this this is too soft. There's no lumbar support. I'll have a backache tomorrow that'll just kill me. Can't sleep in that thing. So she tries Baby Bear's bed. She tried Baby Bear's bed. She's out like light. About that time, the bears come back. And they come in the house and they go to the porridge, and Papa Bear looks at, somebody stuffed their finger in my porridge. Mama Bear says, yes, someone has run their digit through my porridge also. And Baby Bear says, my porridge is all gone. Let's check the house. So they go into the living room. They see all the chairs are broken and everything. Somebody sat in my chair and broke my recliner. Mama Bear says, my chair's fine, nice and soft. Baby said, my rocker's all busted. Somebody must be in the house. Let's go upstairs. So they go upstairs. And they go in, and Papa Bear says, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. And Mama Bear says, somebody's been sleeping in my bed. And Baby Bear goes over and he says, hey, look at this bottle blonde in here. I thought this was supposed to be Goldilocks. Look at that rotten hair job she's got, you know. About that time she wakes up and she jumps up and she runs and she jumps out the window. That's a window down south, window if you live in the north. And she goes down the pole, the gutter, the pipe, the drain pipe. She goes down the drain pipe and lands, you know. And she says, you know, all those times at the Dewdrop Inn restaurant and lounge that I did that pole dancing, that really came in handy just now. And she goes over and she gets in her Mazda Miata and she cranks it up and she takes off. She looks down, she's doing 20 miles an hour. You know, she's a blonde. So she looks down, oh, it's time to shift. So she shifts and takes off again. Well, about that time, the three bears come downstairs. And as they're coming down the stairway, they notice they forgot to shut the door when they came in. And there's all these people there. There's Sleeping Booty. There's Prince Charming. There is Red the Hood. Now, it's not Red Riding Hood. Let's get this straight, folks. Never in the story does she ride anything. She don't ride a scooter. She don't ride a tricycle. She don't ride a bicycle. She rides nothing. So it's Red the Hood, not Red Riding Hood. And Little Miss Muffet. And Little Miss Muffet's got a bowl and a stick. Well, Sleeping Booty says, I'm tired. I think I'll take a nap. Prince Charming, would you give me a kiss in about an hour so I can wake up? And he says, honey, not with that breath. You better take a breath, man. You better gargle. You better do something. That thing's terrible. So, and about that time, the wolf comes running in the door and yelling at everybody. He says, where's the 3-pig sandwich I'm supposed to have? And Papa Bear says, same shelf, 3 books down. You're in the wrong book here. And so he leaves. And Red the Hood says, well, if that's not the wolf that's going to eat Grandma, I'm leaving. So she leaves. And then Little Miss Muffet, she's standing there. And on the end of her stick, a little spider comes down and looks over at the bowl. And he looks up at Miss Muffet and he says, what you got in the bowl, babe? And she says, curds and whey. But you can have it all. This is trash. I'm going to go get some of that porridge. Hey, Mama Bear, give me your recipe to your porridge. Papa Bear says about that time, he says, my instincts tells me this is the end of the story. Baby Bear says, my instincts, but it don't tell me anything.